Hey y'all, it's Anime Kim, and today I'm going to be reading the first episode of Meiji Tokyo Renka. And I gotta say, this episode, oh god. It has a lot of instances where things just completely lack logic, and I'll explain why now. We're pretty much introduced to our character Mei for the most part. We get her backstory, how she can see ghosts, and as a little girl, that spread up her reputation as someone weird, and that's why no one talks to her and all that. And for the most part, that was decent. I was like, alright, I can deal with it. But then this episode started starting to fall apart in midway, because then all of a sudden you get this magician dude who's from far away. Then he teleports towards me, and no one's even wondering what the fuck is going on. They just think it's part of like this magical show, and I'm like, okay, I'm thinking in my mind, okay, this can't be good. And then all of a sudden she's transported she travels back in time. And then she gets picked up by this pretty boy called Mori. And then you pretty much get introduced to all the characters in this reverse harm, pretty much. It transitions from scene to scene, and I had no issues there. The issue I really had was near the end of the episode, because from a character standpoint, this handsome fellow called Mori was pretty much up there because he's an army surgeon. He pretty much falls in love, calls this woman, Mei, his fucking fiance, falls in love, and I'm just wondering, wait, hold the fuck up. How does he fall in love with this chick in like the first episode without getting to know this woman? Because, don't get me wrong, Mei doesn't look ugly, but she's not dolled up either, so it can't even be from an aesthetic standpoint either. Mei hasn't done anything cool at all to, like, justify this kind of love, because you have already, like, all these handsome, at least a few handsome men falling in love with this Mei character, because even this glasses fella wanted to dance with her. I was like, oh, how convenient. But of course, it's a reverse harm. And I'm pretty sure there's good reverse harms out there, but this anime just... it just makes characters not really feel believable sometimes. So from a character standpoint, this anime is shoddy. From a story standpoint, oh, and then the magician character, he talks with Mei for a bit, the one that transported her back in time, but he doesn't really talk to her about the repercussions of traveling back in time or anything like that. And then there's the story. From a story standpoint, this episode's not even doing too well, because you would think that the magician would have like a serious private conversation with Mei, telling her the repercussions of going back in time, how it affects time flow. But this anime is not even bothering with that. It just, fuck it. Let's just travel real back in time. Let's just have this person fall in love. That's it. So, from a character and story standpoint from the first episode, it's not really doing too well at all. I'd say, even the animation's kind of stiff sometimes too, because there are instances where there's like this dancing animation in the background. It's not really well animated. Sometimes they don't even draw eyes on background characters when they're really fucking close. It makes it kind of feel freaky. It's kind of immersive breaking. And I'd say really, even the opening wasn't really that well animated. It was just okay. You would think with an opening that we see every episode, they would at the very least, make that thing look spotless. But nope, just looks average. I'd say really the only things above average are the art. The art looked pretty good, I'll give it that. Character designs looked good, outfits looked good. And the sound was pretty pleasant. I did like the opening song, but it's the only thing this episode has. It really doesn't have much. Shit. I mean, I guess I might check out the second episode, see if it improves maybe, but I ain't gonna hold out much hope, and I'm just gonna rate this episode a 3 out of 10. Doesn't really seem like there's much potential. I mean, I guess for people who want to see reverse harm with pretty bold character designs, we'll check it out. For sure, but for anyone else that wants to see something else, I mean, I would stay the fuck away. I'm just gonna check out maybe the second episode just to see if it gets better, but I have my doubts. So anyways, guys and gals, my thoughts on the first episode. Comment down your thoughts on the first episode below. Rate the video, subscribe if you want to see more reviews and reactions, and I'll see you guys later if you subscribe for more. Alright, guys and gals, bye bye.